Welcome to the YCN High School Basketball Game of the Week. Today, YCN travels to Claremont, New Hampshire as the male Cardinals of Stevens host the Cougars of Kearsarge. The Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, the home energy specialist. Vermonto's Brick Oven Pizza in Claremont, always fresh. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Casasa, free checking that pays, now available at Claremont Savings Bank. And LaValle Building Supplies, for home improvement and construction from concept to completion.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeremy Stout, joined by Andrew Zerhide, and tonight we have the big matchup, as you mentioned, Andrew. First game of the season, Kearsarge Cougars, Stevens Cardinals. Kearsarge going to the finals last year. They graduated a couple good players, but who should we look for tonight in their opening match?
Yeah, so for the Cougars, we're going to keep an eye on Taylor Matos, the junior center. He's a very tall guy. He's going to be controlling the paint for sure. And then Tom Johnson, the junior guard, look for him to be controlling the point.
All right, and for the Stevens Cardinals, the football team won the championship. They're going to try and keep it rolling here. A senior-laden team for the Cardinals.
Yeah, absolutely. A ton of seniors. And we're going to be keeping an eye on Parker Smith, the senior. And he's a guard, even though I believe he's about 6'3". And then the junior Noah Spalding, the other guard. The two of them are going to be running around a lot. Very athletic, very quick players. Be looking to them to score a lot tonight.
All right, it's the Cougars and the Cardinals. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip when we come back.
The Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, the home energy specialist. Vermonto's Brick Oven Pizza in Claremont, always fresh. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Casasa, free checking that pays, now available at Claremont Savings Bank. And LaValle Building Supplies, for home improvement and construction from concept to completion.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Cougars. At center, junior number 5, Taylor Matos. At forward, senior number 22, Ray Critch. At guard, junior number 23, Tom Johnson. At guard, junior number 25, Joe Starusic. And at guard, sophomore number 34, Noah Tremblay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your Stevens.
There you have the starting lineups for tonight's Division III matchup between the Cougars of Kearsarge and the Cardinals of Stevens. We are at Carr Gymnasium, renovated recently, and high atop the half-court line. Jeremy Stout and Andrew Zerhide. Kearsarge wins the tip. Immediately set up into their offense, and Andrew, they will make sure they spread the ball around, and everyone's going to get a touch each possession.
Absolutely, a lot of ball movement for this Cougar offense.
Stolen away there by Nicholas O'Brien, but we'll stay with the Cougars as it was inbounds pass. Tried to lob it into Matos, but tipped away, and Kearsarge will keep the ball.
Yeah, nice try by Zach O'Brien, but Matos just very tall, very long, is able to get the ball back.
Oh, and the shot no good. Rebound by Zachary O'Brien for Stevens, the senior center. And the Cardinals will take control on the offensive side for the first time tonight. Noah Spalding, we'll see him a lot, driving into the lane, getting picked off Matos giving it up in front to Tom Johnson, who's able to complete the layup and give Kearsarge the 2-0 lead. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter.
A nice move by Johnson in transition there. Spin move layup, made it look easy. 2 points for the Cardinals.
Some early pressure at the ball by the Cougars. Nicely done there. Nice cut there by number 33, Nicholas O'Brien. And he had the clear path for the layup. 3-point shot, no good. That was Joe Storozuk. So a little slow start here for both offenses. Spalding with the drive and the score. Spalding will go to the line to complete the 3-point play. Stevens goes up 4-2.
The YCN Game of the Weekend Saturday YCN Live College Game Day is brought to you by H.R. Clough, the Home Energy Specialist, La Valley Building Supply, and Kasasa, free checking at Claremont Savings Bank. Thank them for making this coverage possible.
Missed the free throw, but nicely done there. Spalding cuts to the back door, and the easy layup. 6-2, the home team on top in the early going. Matos with a step inside the 3-point line, takes the long 2-point jumper, no good. Rebound to Zachary O'Brien, and Cardinals will set it up once again. Noah Spalding pushing the pace and spotting up for 3, no good. Matos with the rebound. Starts trying to move the ball around, and they move it a little too much. Travel, turnover by number 34, Noah Tremblay, the sophomore. As we mentioned earlier, this team losing a couple all-state players, getting to the finals last year. See what they can do in not quite a rebuild mode. They still have a number of upperclassmen, only one senior, but a handful of juniors. Pressure over in the corner. Stevens able to get out of the trap. Swinging the ball around the perimeter, and there's Spalding for the 3 from the corner. It's good. So in the early going, it's all Cardinals, 9-2, as we approach 5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
What a great shot by Noah Spalding, and good choice to take that shot. A lot of ball movement, weren't getting many open looks. He got one, and he took it and nailed it.
Zachary O'Brien tipped it to Spalding, who gives it up to O'Brien. He'll get fouled. We'll take a break. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week. And we're back here on the YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide, Zachary O'Brien at the line to shoot 2.
Stay tuned at the end of our telecast for the H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating Turning Up the Heat Player of the Game, when we'll pick the top performer in tonight's matchup.
Zachary O'Brien hitting the first free throw. 4:50 to go in the first quarter, a 10-2 lead for the Cardinals. Opening match for both these teams on the season, as O'Brien hits the second. Kearsarge struggling here so far to find any rhythm on the offensive side. There's Matos, uses his height and then gets it inside. Offensive rebound, trying to put it back. He finally does get it to go. Taylor Matos with the bucket, 11-4.
Nice job by Matos sticking with that play. Had a number of offensive rebounds and missed shots, but stuck with it. Got the 2 points.
3-pointer from the corner, no good. Nicholas O'Brien. Kearsarge will look to push the pace in transition.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice cut there, and then tried to get it up to Kyle Hernan. And it looks like that's Kearsarge's strategy so far, to try and get it into the big man in the middle. Makes sense, but they just had a little trouble so far doing that. And there's a nice up and under. There's Taylor Matos again with the basket. Nicely done. And when they can get it into the middle, they have a formidable pair
Yeah, absolutely. A number of big men there. Definitely trying to move it in, but the Cardinals playing nice defense.
Zachary O'Brien with a nice cut. The Stevens Cardinals have done a nice job tonight cutting away from the ball, getting some backdoor cuts into the lane, and really taking advantage of their superior passing skills. You can see Tom Johnson with a little pull-up 15-footer jumper. Got into this lead 13-8. Stevens Cardinals just swinging around the perimeter, taking their time, trying to set something up. The shot by O'Brien is missed and rebounded, then throws it out in the corner to Nicholas O'Brien. The three-point attempt is no good. So Kearsarge, after a tough start, they have a chance to cut it to one-possession game here if they can score. And there's Matos in the paint. Can't get the little runner to fall. And he'll get fouled going up. He'll be at the line. Well, they're going to say he was not in the act of shooting, so they are going to have an inbounds play underneath their hoop. Looks like he was going up with that.
Yeah, it did kind of look like it, and good job by Matos getting his own rebound. Had to go up against two defenders. They got the offensive rebound, and right there you see him drain that shot, leads to 2 points.
There's Matos with the basket, cutting it to 13-10. Stevens' coach wants to talk it over. We'll take a timeout. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide here in Claremont, New Hampshire, where the Cougars and the Stevens Cardinals kick off their basketball seasons.
Our replays are brought to you by Kearsarge, a catchy word for earning cash. Ask for free Kearsarge checking at Claremont Savings Bank. Qualifications and rules apply. See them for details. Member FDIC.
So as we approach 2:15 remaining in the first quarter, Stevens with the 13-10 lead. Nice job by Kearsarge battling back after falling behind early. And there's Zachary O'Brien missing in close, and here's the Cougars in transition trying to get something going and tie this game maybe. Get it into Matos. You've seen that before, and he'll do a little turnaround jumper just like that. It's 13-12.
Yeah, nice move by Matos. And again, the Cougars finding the big man in the paint. And when you got Matos in a one-on-one situation, he really knows how to get past his defender and score. Stevens has got to watch out for him.
Give credit to Matos. He doesn't just get in there. Ooh. As we see a nice layup there by Noah Spalding to answer. Give credit to Matos. He doesn't just get in there and really bully his way around. He's got some touch and some finesse. That turnaround jumper, nicely done there, and that's obviously a key for a big man. See the three-point attempt bounce off the rim. Cardinal basketball leading by 3.
And on that last offensive possession by the Cardinals, Noah Spalding, not the biggest guy, but he's quick, athletic, can score on anyone.
And just as you mentioned that, he gets 2 to fall there, and a lot of these players are on the football team, but Spalding one of the soccer stars and very quick, as you mentioned. So inside a minute now, stores it. Oh, excuse me, that was Johnson. Tom Johnson with the basket. Cut the lead to 3. Cardinals will use a lot of screens, on-ball screens, and then cuts, back doors, and there we see that one by Nicholas O'Brien just waiting underneath the hoop. So this should be, Cougars may hold for the last possession as we're inside 15 seconds. You hear the bench saying, go ahead, run the play now. Getting down to 5 seconds to go. There's Taylor Johnson cutting left. He gets the roll, and that's going to do it here. After 1 quarter, the Cardinals lead 19-16. We'll take a break. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.